most destructive hurricanes in recent history.
It just looked like the ocean took over the neighborhood.
They just grabbed stuff and ran.
Water was above our chest and sometimes up to our neck.
Few things are as frightening as a powerful hurricane slamming ashore at full force. So how do you stay alive if you're trapped in your own home by a massive storm and the water is rising? That's where I come in. I'm going to take you through some of the most gripping true-life battles for survival. With my team of experts, we will show you how to make it out live. I'm Creek Stewart, and I teach people how to survive as if my life depends on it. When the United States was founded, 95% of the people lived in the countryside. Today, more than 4 out of every 5 Americans live in a city or a suburb. All of us are accustomed to seeing storms, but none of us expect to ever have to survive on our own. That's what I call an urban myth, because large-scale disaster can strike at any time. And 98% of the time, the cause is a natural disaster. Hurricanes are one of the most devastating of those calamities. Just ask the people who have survived the severe winds and flooding that come with these major storms. I want to understand what they were going through, and so I've come to the Guardian Centers where search and rescue crews train for natural disasters that strike populated areas. The emphasis at the Guardian Center is on real-world scenarios. The training facilities include a flood basin that holds 500,000 gallons of water. It's the perfect laboratory to learn survival techniques that can save you during a deadly hurricane. The inspiration for this flood site is one of the most catastrophic storms to ever strike the U.S. Late August of 2005, Hurricane Katrina churns through the Gulf of Mexico. Coastal towns from Alabama to Louisiana brace for impact. This neighborhood in Gulfport, Mississippi lies directly in Katrina's path. For many of the locals here, like Cheryl York and her husband Jerry, hurricanes are simply an accepted fact of life.
It's something that you had every summer, and sometimes they were bad, and sometimes they were not so bad. It was just a part of our life. It really was not a big deal.
But Katrina, which measures a stunning 400 miles across, seems different, conjuring up unpleasant memories of Camille in 1969. The strongest hurricane to ever hit the area.
Camille was a horrible windstorm. It totally destroyed everything in its path.
You combine an intense and large hurricane, and you have it come ashore into the shallow waters of the Gulf of Mexico, and you've got the recipe for an absolute disastrous storm surge scenario.
Despite predictions of widespread flooding, thousands of residents along the Gulf Coast decide to hunker down and ride Katrina out.
We have never evacuated. We've gone through every hurricane that's come through here since we've been married.
On August 29th, 2005, Katrina strikes Mississippi at Bay St. Louis, less than 20 miles west of the York home in Gulfport. As the water starts rising, Cheryl starts videotaping.
This is the view of our front yard. It is just moments from coming into the house.
I know it's a horrible thing to say, but there's something so majestic about the wind and the rain. So it was kind of fascinating to watch and get on camera.
But during the hurricane, the water came in very slowly.
So 7:20 and the water's coming in. It's in the kitchen and coming in the bathrooms.
Came through the back door first, and then a few minutes later, it started coming through the front door.
Water is coming in everywhere. And believe it or not, this storm has not even started.
The sense of disbelief when we first saw the water in the yard, and as it got deeper, was like, I can't believe this is happening.
We are totally flooded. Everything's flooding away.
The Yorks are in their home. The water level is quickly rising, and so is their level of panic. Ideally, all the preparations before any disaster are done months in advance. But if you find yourself in a pinch like the Yorks and you need to just kind of grab a few items, here are 4 items that can make a big difference that may not be on your radar. First, a disposable lighter for obvious reasons. You can light candles or start a fire or ignite a stove that can boil and purify water or cook food. For food, grab a jar of peanut butter. It's in a waterproof container. It's a quick open and eat meal, and it's packed with protein, carbohydrates, and calories. But you can last for 3 weeks without any food at all. Water is a totally different story. You can only last for 3 days without water. That's why grabbing a bottle of bleach is so important. Let's face it, hurricanes destroy water sources. They pollute them with sewage, floating debris, and even dead animals. But you can purify water with bleach, kill all microbiological organisms. And the ratio to do that is 2 drops of bleach per 1 liter of water. I'm going to take this 3-liter container here, and I'm just going to dip out some of this disgusting water. So that means I need 6 drops of bleach. To control the drops, pour a little bleach into the bottle cap, then soak it up with a piece of paper towel or a coffee filter. And that's going to act as a little wick dropper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops for 3 liters. Once this is sat 30 minutes, you're good to go, and this water is safe to drink.
The center of the eye of Katrina made final landfall right near the Louisiana-Mississippi border. So the Mississippi coast was essentially ground zero for the highest storm surges and Katrina's strongest winds.
And you can actually see the water lapping at the windows. We are totally surrounded by water.
As the water gets higher and higher, the Yorks have only one place to go, their attic crawl space.
We're almost to the top of the door right there. Go so much further our feet from the attic will be dangling in the water.
We weren't worried at all up until we were in the attic and the water rose to the attic. At that time, we got terrified.
There's no windows, there's no wax, there's no way out.
If you look straight down, the water's coming in big time.